All right, hi everyone. Welcome to social studies class for today. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I'm sitting outside today because I wanted to start this class with a mindful moment. So this mindful moment is we're going to use the colors of the rainbow and notice things around us. So first, I'm going to take a look around and look for something red. Looking around, I'm in my backyard. And I see on my bike, the little light on the back is red. So I noticed something red. I'm gonna look for something orange. You know what? I don't see anything orange back here. So I'm gonna go to yellow. I'm gonna look around for something yellow. I see that some of the leaves on one of my plants are turning yellow, which probably means that I need to water it. But that's something yellow that I noticed. Next, I'm gonna look for something green, which is very easy. Lots of green behind me. There's green all around in the trees. I have some grass, more like weeds growing, but it's green. There's some green vines on my fence. Okay, I'm gonna look for something blue. See, the sky is very blue today, and there are no clouds that I can see. See something blue. And then last, I'm gonna look for something purple. I don't see anything purple in my backyard, but I do see some pink flowers. All right, so try that out. Maybe go outside, or if you're taking a walk, you can look for all the different colors of the rainbow. And I would love to hear what you see, so send me an email or maybe take some pictures, and I would love to see them in your Google Drive, or you can send those to me in an email. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen, and we are gonna take a look at our Newsella article for today. Okay, so you should see on your playlist, it says to log on to Newsella and look for a new article. So that article is gonna be Polynesian religion, so sorry, from New Zealand to Hawaii. Okay, that beautiful painting. It says that's an important goddess called Pele. She's said to have made the islands of Hawaii. She rules over fire, lightning, wind, and volcanoes. Okay. It says the word Polynesian means many islands. The Polynesian islands include Tahiti, Samoa, Tonga, Fiji, and Hawaii. These islands are all in the South Pacific. The Maori, the first people of New Zealand, are also Polynesian. Many people on these islands have ancestors who lived on the islands long before anyone else. Polynesian creation stories are the oldest stories of the Polynesian people. They take place in the sea and on the islands. They explain how the earth was made and where Polynesians came from. For Polynesians, all forms of life have a kind of power called mana. Where did the Polynesians come from? Most experts think the ancestors of Polynesians left China 6,500 years ago. They went to New Zealand and the Pacific Islands. We know that the Polynesians were skilled sailors. They moved from island to island in canoes. By about 1250 AD, Polynesians settled many islands in the Pacific. Polynesian gods. Each Polynesian culture has its own stories. Many of them are similar. The Maori gods are ruled by Rangi and Papa. Rangi is the sky father, and Papa is the earth mother. In Hawaii, they are called Au and Po. In Tahiti, the chief male god is named Taora. I hope I said that right. Sea gods were important among the Polynesians. In Hawaii, one of the most popular gods was Pele. She is the goddess of volcanoes. The demigod Maui is also very popular. A demigod is like a god in some ways and like a person in other ways. The story of Pele. The goddess Pele came from the sky and earth. Pele lived with her sister inside a volcano on the big island of Hawaii. One day, Pele heard the sound of drum beats and dancing. She sent her spirit to follow it. Her spirit dressed as a beautiful young woman and joined the dancing. Soon after, she saw a good-looking chief named Lohau. She wanted to stay with him, but her spirit needed to return to her sleeping body. If it didn't, the fires of her volcano would die out. Polynesian creation stories. Nearly every culture has stories about how the world was made. These are called creation stories. In the Maori creation story, Rangi and Papa were joined together. They were so close that creation stopped. They needed to be separated so creation could continue. Many of their children tried to pull them apart. Finally, the god of the forest succeeded. He used his legs to push them apart. The war in heaven. Many Polynesian stories have a war in heaven. Tawiri is the Maori storm god. He was angry that his parents were separated. He went to join his father in the sky. He attacked the forests and tore up the seas. He also attacked his brothers, and they began fighting against each other. Finally, the war god Tu made peace. Polynesian flood stories. There are also many Polynesian stories about great floods. In Tahiti, the sea god became angry when fish hooks got stuck in his hair. That would make me angry too. He sent a flood to cover the whole world except for the tops of the highest mountains. The Maori tell of Rutapu. She became angry and asked the gods to send a flood to end the world. Only a man named Peke lived. A goddess saved him on a mountaintop. Maui the trickster. The demigod Maui is part god and part man. He is famous. The Hawaiian island of Maui is named after him. Maui played many tricks. He made problems in the world. Maui created the Polynesian islands. He brought them up from the bottom of the ocean. He also helped people by catching the sun. He held it in the sky so that there were more hours of daylight. Great, thank you so much for listening to that and reading along. There are some activities here for you to do on the side. There's a quiz, there's some writing prompts. So try those out, see how it goes, and send me an email if you have any questions. And don't forget to look at the rest of your playlist. There's a visual activity for you to do, complete a bingo activity. And then if you want extra things to do, you can watch our workout video of the day, watch another YouTube lesson, do an extra bingo activity, extra visual activity, and send me a video or a picture. Like I said, I would love to see if you tried out the mindful moment. Maybe send me a picture of some of the colors that you saw, or send me an email and tell me what you noticed. Okay, so with that, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Thank you so much, and keep doing your bingo cards. I'd love to see you on Friday for a Zoom call. Bye.